Okay, it's especially designed for highways, but we can also show it on this road here. So now, for example, I can let go of the pedals and the system will automatically accelerate and brake. And as we have the line markings here, I could potentially also let go of the steering wheel and the system will stay in the center of the lane here.
So you're not steering and your feet aren't on the gas pedal?
Yeah, so I'm not doing anything right now, but we want the driver to stay in control, so we would issue warnings when the driver does not touch the steering wheel for too long, so we always remind the driver to take back control. However, there are situations like this, for example, with line situations changing where we are not able to hold it, then we would also show a cancel warning and we would cancel the feature. So it's not an autonomous driving feature, but it's a driver assistance feature or semi-autonomous feature. It can provide some comfort in situations that are stable, but the driver always has to be in control, always keep the eyes on the road and drive for yourself. So, however, we plan to have different times, hands-off times that we allow. So when the situation is more safe, we would allow the driver to take the hands away from the steering wheel for a little bit longer. And when you are at higher speeds or in situations that are not so safe, basically we would request the driver to take back the hands off the steering wheel and sooner. Basically, you should always let them on the steering wheel for safety reasons, as you are responsible.
So how do you know when driver assistance is on? Is it on now when it's green?
Yes, it's on now when it's green, but then it keeps the lane and the distance. So we have a vehicle in front here and we keep the distance to the vehicle in front. And when I want to steer out of the lane, I can put the turn indicator and just steer for myself, and it will turn off. And it will automatically turn on again when the conditions are fulfilled. However, when the conditions are not fulfilled, as here now we have no line markings or we have a higher curvature, then the feature will stay in standby.
It's pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, we try to make it as easy as possible for the driver to use it, that you do not have to touch so many buttons all the time. So basically you can turn it on or off once in the beginning, and then it activates and deactivates when it senses that the situation allows it.
Would it be able to act accordingly if, like, say a motorbike or a moped cut in front?
Yes, we try to detect that, definitely. It can also detect it. As we also have been in Paris this year testing out the feature where there are really a lot of motorcycles. So the radar and camera can detect the motorcycle. However, cutting in scenarios like what you described when a vehicle or motorcycle cuts in are always something that the driver also has to look at, right? Like the steering, when the lines are not so perfect, it's like when it's cutting in really fast or really narrow, then you should be prepared to brake for yourself. So it's not fully autonomous. You cannot sit back, do something with your mobile phone. We certainly say that the driver should not do that.